Well, Alex, disappointing defeat this afternoon. This isn't how this season was supposed to go, is it?
No, far from it. We were hoping that we would be in a much more pleasurable position at the other end of the table, not 4 defeats off the back of the last 4 games. I tore into the players this week, and I'd like to think people saw fight today, because it's tough to swallow that.
But we still lost.
And that's all that matters, right? Whether you lose 1-0, 9-0, whatever, you still lose the game. Yeah, the other team get the 3 points and they get the W, and that's what we drastically need at the moment. And all that matters at the moment is trying to turn the tide, I guess, or whatever the phrase is. Because at the moment that felt a heavier defeat than 2-1. I think because we had the chance with Matty McClure at the end, and then Benny and Jordan were having a chance each, and we go from there really.
Well, we've got some supporters not very happy. They're singing "You're not fit to wear the shirt." What can you say to appease them?
Nothing. There's nothing I can say, is there? Because anything I'm going to say is just words, and I think at the moment we're out of words. There's no more words we can say. We need to somehow get it turned around on the pitch, because that's where it matters. You know, we can discuss it for as long as we want. We didn't get the win. We lost the fixture, and we're 4th from bottom. So the facts are there for all to see.
Well, we're not going to see chopping and changing, are we? It's going to be this group of players, and they got us in the mess. They've got to get us out of it. Is that the truth?
Well, no, it's not true, because there's so many players out. The players that are coming in from injury haven't got us into the mess. We've still got, JJ is coming back from injury. Bernard's back in training next week. Tommy O'Sullivan's back in training next week. They're big names. They'd walk into pretty much any team in our league. So we're delighted that Coley's come through the fitness test today, and we've obviously picked up a couple of new signings today with Zola and Thompson coming in, so hopefully they've done well. I saw Thompson got man of the match and scored the goal, so hopefully with a week of training in him, he'll only get better.
Sorry to bring this up, but Kev Dawson's suspended now too, isn't he?
Yeah, so that's Kev suspended for the ruckus after the game, which was, I'm going to be honest, that was caused by the referee, because he lost control of the game from the first minute the ball was kicked, and for the avoidance of doubt before the league try and fine us, I'm not the manager, so I can make these outrageous opinions, but yeah, for me that was just a poor performance from an officiating front, and that caused to all that trouble at the end, and that's the one thing both teams agree on.
That's fair enough, but a major disappointment today was, bearing in mind we've had 2,000 crowds down to 808. Was it today? That must hurt.
Yeah, and it financially hurts us again, because we have a budget that's set around 1,050 paying supporters, and we haven't got 1,050 paying supporters. And those will say that, well, it's an average. Well, it is an average, but we have to bear in mind that the pre-season, that had to be paid for and funded somehow, so that comes out of the first 2 game receipts, right? So basically we've managed to stand still for August for July and August, and now we're obviously now into September, and yeah, we've started the first game in September financially in a loss, so yeah, it kind of hurts us twice.
Well, let's finish on a positive note. A celebration next week, basically, for Gloucester football. Let's get every football fan in Gloucester down here. I've heard we sold about 1,000 tickets so far.
I think it's a bit more than that now. I think we're pushing over 1,500 already, so that's positive. That is a huge positive for us and for Long Levens. And I'm not in the greatest of moods to discuss positives at the moment. I've not spoken to anyone but you, so I need to think, breathe, and probably sleep before I even contemplate anything else, because at the moment I'm obviously as upset and hurt as anyone else, because I've got my kids here, my dad here today. We come as a family. Yeah, my dad's a season ticket holder, so he'll be one of the first to call me, no doubt, giving me his opinion, and because I'm accessible, that can be a negative.
Well, it's a full-time job, isn't it? Enjoy the rest of the weekend, Alex.
Yeah,